Psychology suggests that people with few or no friends are often deeply misunderstood. They are not broken, not antisocial, not failures. In many cases, their minds simply operate on a frequency that makes ordinary social life feel draining, repetitive, unnecessary. If you have gone through long stretches of solitude, there are real psychological patterns behind it. Patterns that might reveal rare traits hidden beneath your quiet exterior. You have zero tolerance for inauthenticity, fake smiles, empty compliments, performances that pass for connection. You see through it all, and it exhausts you. Most people cannot tell when someone is pretending. You can. Your mind detects the smallest flicker of insincerity, a shift in tone, a contradiction in words, and instantly, something inside you shuts down. You do not want to hurt anyone, but you also cannot pretend you do not notice. Psychologists call this high interpersonal sensitivity, the ability to perceive emotional dishonesty on a subconscious level. It is not paranoia, it is pattern recognition. And once you see the pattern, it is impossible to unsee it. That is why shallow social scenes feel like noise. The constant posturing, gossip, hidden competition, it is unbearable. You would rather sit in silence than waste energy decoding someone's performance. Solitude feels clean, safe, truthful. It is not about rejecting people, it is about protecting your peace. You crave depth, not company. Most people talk just to fill the air. You talk to explore. You are not afraid of silence between words, because you know that silence has meaning too. You crave conversations that open doors, about consciousness, emotion, history, the human mind. You want to know what moves people, what hurts them, what they believe when no one is watching. Psychology connects this to high openness to experience, one of the rarest personality traits. People with this trait value ideas and inner discovery more than social belonging. You are not avoiding others. You are avoiding the superficial. That is why small talk feels suffocating. You cannot fake enthusiasm for the weather or weekend plans. When your mind is orbiting questions about why people fear change, or why love fades, you would rather stay alone until you find a mind that vibrates at the same frequency. It is not snobbery, it is alignment. Your depth requires others who can meet you there. Until that happens, solitude feels more nourishing than company. Your mind burns brighter and faster in social situations. It is not that you dislike people, it is that people drain you. While some leave gatherings buzzing with energy, you leave needing silence. Not because the crowd was bad, but because your brain works differently. Neuroscientists call this high social sensitivity. Your mind processes more emotional and environmental data than the average person. Every expression, every tone, every tension in the room, you feel it. And because you analyze unconsciously, your nervous system spends energy others do not even realize they are using. You may leave a room replaying details others missed. That subtle discomfort in someone's laugh, the way two people avoided each other's eyes, the sadness behind a smile. You absorb too much, and your system needs time to reset. This does not make you antisocial, it makes you empathic. But empathy has a cost. You carry others' emotions like static electricity. To discharge it, you retreat. Alone time is not isolation, it is recovery. It is where you clear the residue of the world from your field and return to your natural frequency. You are fiercely independent, maybe to a fault. You do not need validation to feel worthy. You do not rely on others to make decisions or tell you who you are. This autonomy confuses people. In a culture built on external approval, likes, followers, friend counts, your self-sufficiency feels almost rebellious. Psychologists refer to this as low social dependency. Your sense of identity does not hinge on belonging to a group. You can spend an entire weekend in your own world and feel complete. You do not seek company to escape yourself. You have learned to be your own companion. This independence, however, often gets misread as arrogance or emotional distance. It is not. It is self-containment, the ability to find peace without external noise. You have strong boundaries because you understand energy exchange. Not everyone deserves access to your attention or your silence. While many crave constant social feedback, you crave sovereignty, the ability to exist without explanation. It is rare and powerful, but it can also make connection difficult. People are drawn to your strength, but intimidated by your stillness. They sense you do not need them, and that unsettles those who depend on being needed. Experience taught you to guard your heart. You did not become cautious by accident. Somewhere along the line, you learned what betrayal feels like, a friend who vanished when you needed them, a group that turned your openness into gossip, a moment when your loyalty was met with silence. Each of these moments rewired your trust. Psychologists call this a trust threshold. When trust is broken repeatedly, the brain adapts by raising its entry requirements. You do not close off completely, but you make people earn access to your vulnerability. You observe before you engage. You listen before you share. This is not fear, it is intelligence. You know that not everyone who smiles is safe, and that true friendship is sacred, not casual. You may appear guarded, but beneath that caution lies a deep desire for connection that feels real, honest, mutual. It is not that you stopped believing in friendship, you stopped settling for imitation. So what does all this mean? If you have few or no friends, it is not a flaw, it is a reflection of depth, awareness, self-respect. You are attuned to authenticity in a world addicted to performance. You seek meaning in a culture obsessed with attention. You value silence in a time that fears it. The modern social landscape rewards conformity. It thrives on noise, constant validation, shared distraction. But for someone wired like you, that world feels hollow. You would rather sit alone in quiet truth than participate in collective pretending. And that choice, though often misunderstood, is an act of strength. You are part of a growing minority, the quietly awake, the ones who see the undercurrents others ignore, the ones who do not need a crowd to feel alive, the ones whose solitude is not isolation, but sovereignty. You feel more, see more, think more, and because of that, connection must meet you at that same altitude, or it does not reach you at all. That is why your path is narrow. But when you meet someone who understands you, the bond runs deep enough to last lifetimes. It is easy to mistake solitude for emptiness, but in reality, it is refinement. Your energy has been filtering out what does not match its truth. You have been clearing the space for something real, in a society that tells you to always be surrounded. Choosing solitude is rebellion. It is the declaration that your inner world matters more than fitting in, that your peace is more valuable than constant stimulation. That truth, even when lonely, is better than company built on illusion. Psychology may give these traits names: high sensitivity, introspection, independence, but in essence, they are signs of evolution. They belong to people who have outgrown the collective need to be seen and have entered the quieter phase of simply being. If this describes you, understand this: your solitude is not a curse. It is a chrysalis. It is the stage where transformation happens in silence, unseen by the crowd. The world may not understand you now, but one day, those same traits, your sensitivity, your standards, your depth, will become the reason people seek your presence. Because the rarest souls are not the loudest, They are the ones who walk alone, carrying peace like a secret, waiting for the moment when another quiet soul recognizes them and smiles, not out of obligation, but understanding. Until then, walk your path without apology. Your solitude is not proof of emptiness, it is evidence of depth. The fewer who understand you, the closer you are to your truth.